I really liked Ant-Man. It was a heartfelt origin story which told why Scott Lang was Ant-Man. It established what he brings onto the table. His wits, his quick thinking, diversity, and flexibility. These were powers that Hank and Hope did not have. The reason behind Hank entrusting the mantle was also personal. It was about redemption. It was all about a journey to prove oneself. Another thing that the Ant-Man series did well is Cassie. The relationship that Cassie and Scott has was really a fresh air, as he was the only one who had a family. Well, at least the only Avenger who's got his own solo movie. And this worked. I loved Ant-Man. Besides the original Avengers, Ant-Man is my favorite character. It is a movie that doesn't rely on previously established characters like the Spider-Man. And as a standoff movie, it works. However, no movie is perfect. And this movie has flaws as well. One of the crucial flaws that the movie presents is action. Although the movie has a unique fighting style as characters turn small and big, and some of them are interesting, however, some of these set pieces just did not work. And now let me play one of them. Did you find anything off in this scene? Well, it's this shot. Person A gets knocked out by a body bullet by Scott and falls down, which then Scott enlarges to punch his face. However, person A only reacts to the effect of being punched and does not resist in any sort of way when he's about to be punched. Maybe this character is meant to be a character who doesn't mind being punched in the face. I don't know, but I don't think it's that way, because a few shots back he reacted to Scott becoming small and tried to beat him. This is most likely just a poor choreography, which was just so focused on being punched and totally forgot that people actually tries and stop being punched. It's only known friends, but this fact when I was watching the movie pulled me out of the experience. The action set piece did not flow and did not feel tangible. It made me realize that I was only watching a movie in which people are just acting things out. Let's compare this to something like The Winter Soldier. Bucky and Steve's fight in the midpoint. Cap is protecting himself from Bucky's punch, and then bam, his shield gets blown away. In this scene, we can see that Cap is actually reacting to this and is being surprised. Furthermore, in the next shot, his arms are swaying away, keeping the continuity from the previous shot, which inevitably leads to Bucky kicking Steve. In this, there is even a reaction by Bucky and he falls down, which buys Cap a few moments to get his shield back up. This is just a short scene, but the whole action set piece flows. It's a series of action and reaction, a series of emotion and emotion. People who are actually desperate to win over, even in a short scene like this, just 2 frames before Stevie gets punched. He closes his eyes because he realizes he's going to get punched. Adds air dynamic to these action set pieces, makes it feel like 2 people are actually fighting, not just an action set piece playing out what it's supposed to play out. Another problematic scene in Ant-Man is this scene. There are 3 problems in this scene. First, his gun's movement. I actually did not know what this guy was trying to do until I played it out a few times. Essentially, this guy's gun goes down because Ant-Man kicks it to jump, hence there's a force in it. Using a shrinking tech does allow a room of creativity. However, it does also mean that there is CGI involved. This man isn't up against anyone at this scene, so he doesn't actually feel the force. His hand movement is made in such a way that just feels like he's putting his hands down, not actually reacting to a force. Another problem is his emotion. He doesn't react to having felt a force. This emphasizes the idea that his gun didn't get knocked out and confuses the audience. And also, next shot. Now this dude is meant to be a professional, so maybe he isn't meant to react to his colleague getting knocked out, but there's no sign of urgency in his movement. It really feels like this dude was just told, so Ant-Man's here, so look over there and then turn your body. It doesn't have any air of him having an intent to shoot the next second. Now, I'm not saying all the fighting choreography in Ant-Man is bad. For example, the scene right after this. It has a flow and is choreographed in such a way that feels live. However, just the 9 frames can take away the experience where you were devoted into watching a movie. It makes you take a step back from it. It's why people don't like blue screen or CGI in some scenes, because they look fake and make you realize that this isn't something that's real. And that's kind of sad, because when you're devoted in the moment, movies are real. We connect to these characters, feel their emotions, root for these characters. It's something epic. So the action sequence in Ant-Man, is it bad? No, absolutely not. Most of it is amazing. It's a fantastic movie, but to make a movie without compromise is hard. There's always scheduling conflict, there's limitation to time, and maybe in editing the director did think, oh, I wish I could retake that shot. But obviously you can't just go up and say, yup, I don't like this, so we're going down over there to reshoot it. There's time constraints. I don't know. I've shot videos in real life and made videos myself, but obviously I've never made anything as big as a movie. On YouTube, all I do is get shots that's already produced and then modify it, so can't say much, but I do wish that this movie was better, because I love it. And honestly, Lang's character has been dumbed down since. He loses his character in Ant-Man and the Wasp, and in Endgame, he's just a plot point. He has good moments, but what he brings onto the table should not be Pym Particle. It should be his wits, his flexibility, his knowledge. So I really hope that in Ant-Man 3, they bring Lang's character back with amazing set pieces and amazing action and interesting choreography, because that's what Ant-Man should be. And that's all I have for today. What did you think of this video? What did you think of Ant-Man? Please comment down below, like, share, and subscribe while you're at it. Finally, thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time.